are going to be talking about how to get more leaders to join your team. I think that's every network marketer's dream, right? Like that's what we all want to do. So how do we do it? Well, number one, first and foremost, let's focus on that. You know, what do people do when they join the business? They go for, you know, the low-hanging fruit. They go for the people that, you know, are not necessarily the top-notch leaders. So if we want leaders to join our team, would it make sense that we start by looking for them? Who are the type of people that we're looking for? We're looking for people that either have run a business before. We're looking for people that perhaps they've been in network marketing before. We're looking for people that, you know how to connect with others. They have, you know, some emotional intelligence, shall we call it, right? We're looking for people that are like that. So let's begin with the end in mind. Oftentimes it's easy for people to start down here when they're looking for people up here. They're looking for a high caliber person. So just know that first and foremost is that if that is who you're looking to join your team, then those should be the people that you're prospecting, obviously, right? So that is one of the first things. The second thing is, you know, there's finding leaders and then there's raising up. Now, our mission in our organization and our team is to raise up leaders that proclaim a message of freedom and to take that declaration around the world. So we do two things. We not only bring in the leadership, but we also cultivate the gold that's already in our business, which I'm sure right now, my friend, you have that in your team as well. If you have a team, you know, of multiple different people, you might have some people that are hungry. They're looking for more. I don't know if you know about Les Brown, but he always talks about you gotta be hungry to win, right? You gotta wanna go for it. You gotta be willing to get out there and do this thing. And you're gonna have people that are in your organization that maybe worked at, you know, they were a cleaning lady or they worked at Taco Bell or they did something that wouldn't be considered like a leadership position. Do you know what I'm talking about? So, but they can come in and they can be hungry to learn and they could start reading the books, they could start listening to the CDs, they could start doing the things that it takes to develop the leader that's inside of them. Because each and every leader that you see before you today was at some point not a leader, right? We all had to learn leadership skills. No one came out of the womb with like, okay, I got my leadership 101, I'm ready to roll. So keep that in mind. That's very, very important. First step number two is just, you know, you might have people in your team that they're not a leader now, but they want to be a leader and they're willing to cultivate it. They're hungry to win and they're willing to do what it takes to get out there and get after it. So don't forsake those guys. Don't leave those guys behind. So that is number two. And number three, which is probably the most important tip of the three tips we're going to talk about, is you have to be someone worthy of following. If you want amazing rock star leaders that join your business, you need to be an amazing rock star leader yourself. So how do you do that? How do you become that person that other people want to join? Well, one of the things that's really, really important is you got to work on yourself, right? Jim Rohn always talks about work on yourself harder than you do your job, right? We got to work on who we are as a person. How do we handle conflict? How is our ability to lead? What kind of results are we producing in the marketplace? Things like that are core essentials for if you do want to attract leaders to your business. They're going to be looking for those things because typically, let's say we had a scale of 1 to 10, right? And let's say 1 was somebody that, you know, can barely get themselves out of bed, and a 10 is, you know, a rock star leader, you know, someone that is running a big company or somebody that really knows what's going on and they understand the game of life, they understand leadership. If we are somewhere in the middle, let's say a 4 or a 5, the odds of us attracting a higher level, higher caliber leader to our team is not that high. Like, typically, I don't know about how this is for you, but I know this is certainly true for myself. If I'm gonna go in a business with someone and they are gonna be someone that's gonna get overrides off of what I'm doing, or they're gonna be someone that's going to benefit, I want them to have something that they bring to the table that helps me get better, right? And so the leaders that you're looking for, they're probably gonna have the same mentality as well. Is that if you want this player, you want a level 10 leader, you want someone that can knock it out of the park and they're absolutely amazing, then you must first and foremost be that leader in the marketplace. You must have those skills. And so how do you develop those skills? Personal development, my friends. I am a product of personal development. Years ago when I met my husband, he was a metal grinder. I was a hairdresser. You're looking at a girl that went from, you know, making, you know, $30,000 in a year, and we've had months that we did way more than that now. You know, so It's amazing what can happen when you change the caliber of your thinking, when you ratchet it up a little bit to think a little differently. The people that work, hourly pay or salary pay, they have a certain thought process that they go through. The people that run businesses, the people that, hire and scale their organization, different thought process. So your job is to take your own leadership skills to the next level so that when you are prospecting and looking for leaders, that they're gonna say yes to you. They're gonna be like, okay, this person's got it going on. I wanna join their team. Where do I sign? So you gotta be a person of influence. You gotta be a person that adds value to the marketplace so that they will say yes when you're talking to them. So my friend, I hope that was helpful to you. One of the things that I think a lot of people struggle with and they go through and they deal with is, while we know where we want to go, sometimes that's easier said than done. Like, sometimes it's hard to get there. You know what I'm talking about? Are you with me? Can I get an amen in the house? Because sometimes we have to process through in our lives and in our minds and in our hearts so that we can go to that next level. So if you're ready for your breakthrough, if you're ready to get to the finish line, if you're ready to finally bust on through, rank on up, and start living the life that you believe is possible in your heart, then we need to clean a little house. We need to clear out some of the stuff that's been holding you back. So I have something that will help you. If you click on the link that's listed in the description, you're going to get my 10-step process that will help you clean out the different areas of your life that have been holding you back, or they've been a pitfall, or they've been a struggling point, or there's some things that it's just time to let that luggage go. It's time to move on. So click on the link that's listed in the description. It's my free gift to you. Be sure that you message me because I want to hear all about what it's done for you in your life. And of course, your amazing success story. So, all right, my friends, take care, be blessed, and I will see you all.
For more great training and to receive your free bonus training, the 10-step process for getting out of your own way and finally rank advancing, visit summergeronimo.com.